welcome back to On the Football Zone and to a weekend reviewing the Premier League fixtures from this weekend. Starting off with a dramatic finish at the Amex as Brighton defeated Manchester United 2-1. Danny Welbeck gave Brighton the lead before Rashford had a goal disallowed through VAR, but Diallo equalised. Xerxes then had a goal disallowed through VAR. So no, it really wasn't the day of Brighton, of Manchester United. And yeah, so it proves in the 95th minute it was João Pedro getting the win. Pressure ramps up on Ten Hag already, but you know, a statement win for Brighton this early in the season. Moving on then for Tottenham 4, Everton 0 at White Hart Lane. And yeah, it was Basuma, Son, Romero and Son with the goals. And yeah, after that disappointing result at Leicester last week, a really big statement win for Tottenham here. They'll take a lot of confidence from that one, I think. But yeah, for Everton, 2 tonkings to start the season. Obviously 2 good teams, but we're not exactly talking about Man City and Arsenal and Liverpool here, are we? So yeah, I think there will be concern kind of growing for them in a way, but yeah, they need to bounce back, but big win for Tottenham. Moving on then to Southampton being defeated 1-0 home to Nottingham Forest. A really concerning result for Southampton. I think this gives away in the 70th minute. And yeah, you have to say Southampton may have dominated the ball, but in terms of the stats, going around the goal, etc., it was really one-way traffic. Forest were by far the best team, and considering this is a Forest team that's been struggling down the bottom end of the table, yeah, recently it is a concerning result for them, I think it's fair to say. And yeah, they'll need to bounce back from this quickly. But moving on then to Manchester City 4, Ipswich 1, and yeah, it's Smolcic in the 7th minute who gave Ipswich the lead. And after that, yeah, City kind of turned on the heat. Haaland, De Bruyne, and Haaland again to complete his hat-trick. And yeah, City dominated the game, but you know, a great moment for Ipswich to take the lead. Yeah, obviously Ipswich have had a really tough start, so I don't think it's fair to kind of judge them just yet, really. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how they get on when, you know, maybe they've got more winnable games coming up as well. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see that, but you know, another dominant win for City. Moving on then to Fulham as they defeated Leicester 2-1 at Craven Cottage. And yeah, big win this for Fulham. Smith Rowe in the 18th minute got his Fulham career at the Cottage off to a great start. And yeah, it was Faze in the 38th minute who equalised for Leicester, but Iwobi in the 70th minute giving Fulham the victory. And yeah, it's quite a close game. Not a huge amount of chances. Fulham maybe just shaded it and probably deserved the 3 points. But moving on then to Palace as they defeated West Ham 2-0. It was Souček and Bowen with the goals in the second half. And yeah, I would say probably a more improved performance for West Ham based on the Villa game last week. Probably just about deserving the 3 points. Palace gave it a go, but you know, it's been a tough start for them. And you wonder if the like selling Elise, etc., the uncertainty over Gurhi's future as well maybe is just starting to have a bit of an effect on them. Who knows? But yeah, a disappointing result for them. But moving on into a statement win for Aston Villa, defeating Arsenal. Defeating Aston Villa 2-0. It was Trossard and Partey with the goals in the 67th, 77th minute. But they had to survive some pretty big chances. Of course, Martinez made an error for the second goal, and you had Watkins missing some great chances. Thank goodness he didn't do that in Euros. And yeah, in the end, maybe Arsenal can consider them fortunate to get the win, but I think, you know, winning is all that matters at the end of the day, and that's what they did. Moving on into a crazy game at Molineux, Wolves 2, Chelsea 6. Jackson gave the lead in the second minute before Cunha equalised. Palmer scored again. Larson equalised on the verge of half-time, and then the most talented man in Wolves, Maduaki, got a hat-trick, and João Felix, on his return to Chelsea, scored. And yeah, I really can't believe that Chelsea really turned it on like that. To be honest, I didn't see that coming, but you know, big win for them, statement win for them, and hopefully it can provide a big platform for Maresca's team to grow. But moving on then to Bournemouth 1, Newcastle 1. It was Tavernier in the 37th minute who gave Bournemouth the lead. Anthony Gordon in the 76th minute equalised. Then Bournemouth had a goal disallowed. Iraola was fuming, got booked. And yeah, in the 93rd minute, I think Bournemouth can feel very hard done by here. Newcastle will feel grateful they come away from this, because for me that goal should have stood. But yeah, Bournemouth, I think a big win, a big point for them, big performance for them, and that'll give them confidence. But for Newcastle, I think, yeah, I do have concerns over their first few performances really. But moving on into Liverpool 2, Brentford 0 at Anfield, and it was Diaz and Salah completing a great first game for Arne Slot at Anfield. And yeah, Liverpool kind of dominated proceedings here. They were really in control throughout, and yeah, it's a big win for this one, big win for them this one. And yeah, they'll be I I think optimistic now. He's had his first few games and all things seem to be going to plan so far. So yeah, on the whole, good stuff. Guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily football news, meme and content. Subscribe for our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.